Hey guys, Janice Fawn, letting your light shine. Welcome back. I was talking about soul searching in my video just prior to this, so I kind of wanted to pick back up on that because I think that's really important for people that are in a narcissistic relationship, whether it's personal, family, work-related, whatever. It's super important to find your own balance. It's super important to find your own space because the best way for me to describe it is I'm going to explain my energy and I'm going to explain the narcissist energy, okay? So I'm over here in this ball of energy and I'm positive, I'm loving, I'm kind, I'm giving, I have a heart, I'm very empathetic, and I want the best for everybody, okay? So I'm in this little bubble of just peace. I call it my peace bubble, all right? So then there's this narcissist, and the narcissist is full of rage, anger, manipulation, gaslighting, rude, arrogant, disrespectful, condescending. I mean, I can go on and on and on. So you've got these two different energies, one bad, one good. How do they mesh together? They don't. They commingle a little bit because it's hard not to be in somebody else's energy, especially in my situation when I lived with this man. It was impossible. And I can't tell you guys how many times somebody would come into my home, whether it was a friend, a family member, or even my clients that used to come over and sign paperwork. I hear their stories now because they share it with me and said, oh my goodness, you could cut the tension with a knife. But we know that it wasn't your energy, Janice, because you've always been so loving, so kind, so open, so happy. So I was, like I said before, I was doing that over happy stuff to compensate for his negativity, because if I felt it, I knew that everybody else felt it. And they did. They sure did. How could you not? And I know that you guys have walked into a room where you knew there was some drama and it was like, ooh, the space does not feel good. That's what it's like to be with a narcissist. The space doesn't feel inviting and loving and homey and kind when only one person is being that way, okay? It's got to be both people. But with a narcissist, it's not that way. So it's like this divided middle of happiness, crappiness, okay? Really the way I can explain it best. And so for so long, I would sit there and go, what is going on? Why am I feeling so off kilter? Why am I feeling so different? And I know that it was like my imbalance of, energy, because I was like trying to stay happy, but I was being pulled like this negative crap because it was in my space, and you can't get away from it. You just can't. And so I would do as much as I could to do some soul searching, and a lot of that was journaling. So I would go, and I already told you guys my stories that I had journals everywhere in the house, in my drawers, over here in my car, on the desk drawer, in the coffee table, side table, whatever. Of course, he went through them all. Okay, I would never go through somebody's private writings. I just wouldn't. But a narcissist is so nosy, so they can use it against you, which is what he did. So journaling is so huge. And looking back now, I see the growth and I see the strength that I have gained. But I also tried to get away and just have some me time. And I can't tell you how many times I got in my car and I just went down the street. I shit you not, I would scream in my car. I would scream in my car just to exert that crap that was just piling up on me. I would just yell with my windows up so nobody could hear me, just to get that out, because I was like, where is this coming from? This is not who I am. This is not my energy level. I don't like to be angry. I don't like to be frustrated. But with a narcissist, I found myself being frustrated all the time, and I had to just get rid of it. I took walks all the time, and one thing that really, 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 really does help you guys is get out in nature as much as you can. I don't care if you go sit under a tree, grab a book, eat your lunch at the picnic table by the park. We're going into spring, all right? Here in Arizona, it still feels like freaking winter. It's been so cold. Oh my gosh. It's rainy right now and like blowing wind. It is so cold here. I'm so over it here. Anyway, I should have followed my dreams in 2016 and moved to Hawaii like I said I was. Anyway, so it's freaking cold, but It's not my point. My point is get outside, get around nature, go walk your dog, your animals, go be around animals. Just do anything. Just get some natural vitamin D on your body, because that really does help too. One of the things that I ended up doing most of the time was I would be so exhausted. So I would be indoors a lot because I was just like, I'm so exhausted. I just want to lay down. So I was getting away from getting outside. Nature is so healing. It is not even funny how healing nature is. I would tell the narcissist that I was going to go on hikes. And of course he would poo-poo the idea and think I was having an affair with whoever I was hiking with. Okay, wow, whatever. Point the finger, you're probably to blame. And he was the one having affairs, not me. But anyway, I have a clear conscience. He has to live with his conscience, which he will deny, and that's okay. His choice, not mine. His life, not my life. So do things for you. Do things where you can get away from the situation. Do things where you can start to reconnect with your own soul, your own thoughts, your own feelings, okay? Because when we're around a narcissist, our body goes into fight or flight mode because we're always feeling like we're on edge, because these people are just, they make us crazy. They don't make us crazy. They make us believe that we're crazy like them, but we're not. It's not us being crazy. It's the mind game and the mind fuck that I keep calling it. It's insane to me, you guys. It's so crazy how much I had to really question everything. And going into your heart center and just really breathing in your thoughts and closing your eyes is so crucial too, because when we listen to our mind, that's going to confuse the hell out of us. And I was doing that a lot. I was like, am I crazy? He's saying I'm crazy. Am I crazy? I can't be crazy. And so I started recording stuff. The only reason I started recording audios is to play them back for myself, okay? It was nothing other than that, which I've shared them with you because they're my personal property and I have the right to do that. But I started playing those for myself so that I could listen to the conversation and go, wait a minute. He said that he said this. The audio is completely different of what he said. So he was trying to manipulate me into saying, I never said that. And I'm going, yeah, you did. It's right here in audio. So he didn't know that I was recording him. Well, he did sometimes. Actually, he knew a lot of times. Then he would amp up the pompousness, of course. But I used to replay those just to go, okay, I am not crazy. He did just freaking totally fabricate that. He did just totally deny what he really did say, because what he really said is right here. So it had nothing to do with trying to blackmail him or frame him or any of that crazy nut. It was for me to look back and go, oh my gosh, he really is nuts. I'm okay. I'm straight across the board, okay? I may have a little crazy moment here and there, but don't we all? I never, ever was in a relationship in my entire life, ever, that I had to question my reality. But with a narcissist, they make you question reality. And then they turn it on you and make you think that you're nuts, when in turn, you're not. They're just trying to make you believe that you're nuts, okay? So keep track of things and really start trying to do whatever you can to get into your whole heart center and just focus on who you are as a person energetically. What do you feel like in that moment? And if you notice when you're away from a narcissist, you feel different. I felt different. I felt a lot different. I didn't feel the stress. I didn't feel the pressure. I didn't feel the tenseness in my shoulders. I didn't feel the stress in the headaches that I used to get constantly. Okay, I didn't feel that when I was away from him. And then I started recognizing that the more that I was around him, the more that my body was talking to me. Okay, so, go join a yoga class. Go to the park and just do yoga on your own. Go take a walk around a lake. Go sit on the hood of your car and just look at the stars. Seriously. Go be around friends that are going to pick you up, that are going to lift you up, and are going to just encourage you to be the best person that you can be, because you are never going to get that from a narcissist. You are not. They're going to tear you down, and they're going to just chisel every ounce of your self-esteem until you're down to here. That's where I was. Not anymore. Not anymore. It took me a lot of work over the last year to get back up here. But you know what? I am happy in my own skin. I know that what the narcissist had done was for his own beneficial being. It was nothing just to make me feel less than, to make him feel more powerful. Okay? That's what a bully does. So the bully can sit in his own skin because I don't have to anymore. And for that, I am eternally grateful. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Happy Valentine's Day. Again, it's my night for me, and I'm so happy and I'm so excited. So much love to each and every one of you. Please find time for you each day, even if it's 5 minutes, okay? You've got to take that time to have your serene moment. Bubble baths, showers, go to the shower and, throw in some of those. They have these little essential oil things that you can throw in there with, like, I think they're like, I don't know what they're called. Little, they look like hockey pucks. You throw them in there and the eucalyptus scent just kind of comes up, and lavender, and really calms your nerves. Spray lavender oil on your pillow to help you stay calm. Get a essential oil diffuser. Matter of fact, I got mine going over here. All right, that really helps too. Clear your mind. Try to keep yourself away so that you start recognizing who you are, because when you start doing that, you're going to know that you're not the problem. You never were the problem. Okay, so don't for 1 second think that you are the problem. You're not. You're definitely not, okay? It's the sickness of a narcissist. All right, love and light. I love you all. Thank you.